Just look at this new KTM RC200. Look at this fuel tank. It looks just so sexy. It's like it's inspired from their MotoGP bike. And then there is this sort of half-cut fairing like a race bike. If you don't need a full fairing, you can just chop it for more performance. And then up at the front, okay, let me get this out of the way before you say anything else. This does look a lot better in real life than it does in the pictures, but we'll get to this in just a bit. But with all these slashes and cuts and lines, this fairing is a lot more aerodynamic. So does that mean this new KTM RC200 is a lot more track focused than before? Well, not really, because if you look at the seat, it's flatter, it's got more room. Even the pillion gets a proper seat now, and it's flat and it's roomy. And that's because KTM designed a specific bolt-on subframe just for the RCs to make more room for both rider and pillion. So basically, it's a lot more comfortable to sit on now. And even the handlebar, it's set taller compared to the previous RC and it's angled outward. So you're sitting in a far more comfortable position than you were on the previous generation bike. And speaking of handlebars, look, handlebars, I mean proper grab rails for the pillion too. And then there's the engine. On paper, nothing has changed. It makes the same peak power and torque figures, 25 PS and 19.2 Newton meters. And even the suspension, well, it's the same unit, but it's got 10 mm more travel, which means the RC should be better for everyday use, right? But come on, is that what an RC is supposed to be? An everyday bike? Well, not really, because if you look past the more obvious changes, the true nature of this RC200 really starts to come through. Yes, this engine does make the same peak power and peak torque, but how it makes that power has now completely changed. Thanks to the airbox that's now 40% larger, you get more torque throughout the rev range. Now the RC200's motor originally was quite peaky. This one is a lot less so. Now on the Bajaj test track, through some corners, we were able to carry 1 gear higher and still have great drive at the exits. Now in the real world, this might mean that this motor is more tractable and you'll be able to ride it in higher gears at lower speeds. But when you hit a racetrack or a twisty mountain road, that means this motor will be a lot more forgiving and a lot more fun. So more riders will be able to extract much more performance from this new RC200. And with that extra suspension travel at the front, it should be able to tackle real world roads with their bumps and potholes better as well. But the aspect of this RC200 which will really impress you is its handling. Now KTM has gone on and on about how they have dropped weight on these new RCs, but at a curb weight of 160 kilos, it's the same as the previous generation. Well, that's because this fuel tank is a lot larger. At 13.5 liters, it's almost 4 liters larger than before, which means the dry weight has gone down. But more importantly, it's where this weight has been dropped. Now these wheels, they are a lot lighter than before and stronger too. And those brakes, bigger at 320 mm, but with that missing bit in the middle, they are lighter as well. Even the rear sprocket has had some mass carved out of it to make it lighter. Now this is all unsprung mass, which means this bike is a lot easier to steer than ever before. Even with no changes to the steering geometry compared to the previous gen RC, this new RC200's front end feels a lot lighter and more responsive to steering inputs. This makes the bike so much more flickable. Especially when you're changing direction from one corner to the other, this RC200 feels absolutely effortless and actually makes the old bike feel like a bit of a handful. And then even this seat, it's got the new texture which gives you plenty of grip on your thighs when you're hanging off, and even this tank, you can lock your knee in nicely when hanging off as well, which means in the corners, this RC200 feels really confident. But with the handling so good now, some issues do begin to crop up. These MRF tires might work well for everyday use. But when you're pushing hard on a track like this, they really begin to show their limitations. They felt decent on the last gen RC200, but on this new one, at heavy lean angles, they feel like they might let go if you push really hard. And then these brakes. Don't get us wrong, they're good. They've got a really strong bite. But the feel at the lever is a little spongy and requires you to squeeze hard if you want to shed speed quickly. Honestly, it would have been good if the lever had a little better resistance. And coming to the bit most of us complained about when we first saw the bike, its new design. Yes, it's certainly not as distinctive as the last gen bike with its twin projector headlights and pointy beak. But as we mentioned, it looks better in real life than in pictures, and from some angles, especially from the side, it does look like a pakka race bike. Some of the design details we really liked are the LED headlights, the new indicators that are part of the fairing, the new mirrors that are much wider than before, and the new subframe that peeks out from under the rider's seat. There are some clever touches here as well, such as the folding brake pedal and shifter. And coming to the console, it's running the same monochrome LCD unit that we first saw on the KTM 250 Adventure. This isn't as fancy as the color TFT on the 390 Duke, but this large white backlit console is a lot more readable than the small orange one on the last gen bike. So that was the new KTM RC200. In some ways more usable, in many ways more fun than ever before. But you know what the best news is? It's going to be priced the same as the last generation KTM RC200, which is Rs 2.08 lakh ex-showroom Delhi, at least for a little while. Now that's exciting, isn't it? But you know what got me more excited? Well, if the RC200 is so good, can you imagine how good the new RC390 will be? Now that's a thought that's going to be keeping me up for a few nights.